Welcome to Miffs. Welcome to Miffs. Where the... Oh, fuck it up, Matt! Wait for it to come back round again. Oh shit, sorry.
Try it again?
Sorry, yeah, sorry. I forgot, I just went... Welcome to Miffs. And I'm Dan Rhodes. Whether you know about Theseus or you're revising your syllabus.
Hallo, willkommen zum Miffsfires Podcast mit meiner Blutstimme. Dan Rhodes. Hallo, wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
This is obviously episode 49.
Good, danke.
The German episode. We're running out of themes, Dan.
We're running out of themes. Matt, how are you this fine day? Episode 49.
49 and feeling fine.
49, already a better rapper than
Atlas. Yeah, that was a weird
episode.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling pretty tickety-boo. Life's going fine. Not great. Definitely fine.
Just okay.
Yeah. I'm
swimming along.
I'm quite low.
Coasting.
Okay, mate. Yeah, don't state my life too much. I'm doing good. Just trying to get more famous. Trying to be a world famous comedian.
Trying to be the world's famous comedian.
It's hard.
Give it a week or two.
Yeah. Next week, I'm headlining Wembley. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. How about you then? How was your fine day?
I'm pretty good. I'm having a good time. Life's good.
You enjoying 2019?
Enjoying 2019. Fabulous.
Is it fabulous?
Fabulous. One of my favourite 2019s.
Yeah.
I've lived through.
Yeah, it's so far so spectacular.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the best 2019s.
Yeah.
What would 2019s could it be? What if you did 20? No, that's a stupid idea.
The 20th of a month in the year 1919.
Let's just drop this idea. It's going nowhere fast. Welcome back to another episode of Miffs, everyone. We've been doing this for a whole year, haven't we, Dan?
Almost exactly a year.
A whole year.
52 days in a year. 52 days. 52 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. We're nearly there.
It's almost our 50th anniversary.
Almost.
Actually, 52nd technically, but so we are going to be doing a special episode next week. However, this week we're just doing a dandy old myth, aren't we?
Yes.
But before that, Dan, do you want to hear? We haven't actually talked much about my holiday to Dublin, which
we haven't. How was it?
Well, let's try that again. But can you sound enthused?
Okay, sorry.
That
I didn't.
So I tried to. What I tried to do. We discussed before we did that. Oh, let's maybe talk about Dublin. That was quite good. And then I had to segue it myself. And then you're like,
wait. Let's rewind. Do rewind.
Is that the dolphin?
Is he laughing? Matt, welcome to the show. I'd like to just share with you, just for a discussion with you.
What are the 2019s out there?
Matt, let's not get into this because this is going nowhere fast.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you about something. How you've been to Dublin recently?
Oh, thanks. Thank you for remembering, Dan.
Yeah, how was it?
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I really appreciate how
was
you
it?
really stuck to the script. Yeah, I had a good time.
Good to hear. So,
you're right. I do sound like a dolphin.
You heard it here first, people.
Would you actually like to hear?
No, go on. How did you get it on?
How did I get it on?
Let me. I'm gonna throw things out at you.
Yeah.
You just say yes or no as to whether you did.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Okay. Drink Guinness.
Yes. But can I emphasise it for like strong yes or no?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you give like a quick thing on it. Did you drink Guinness?
Do we say yes or no? Or
you just be like, yeah, I went to the Guinness factory.
Let's stick to yes or no.
Okay. Did you drink Guinness?
Yes.
Did you write any poetry?
Too much.
Did you read poetry?
Yes.
Did you grow a beard?
2 millimeters.
2 millimeters.
So yes.
Did you swim in the Leafy?
No.
Did you eat some vegan food?
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Is there much vegan food in
island.
Less than you expect.
Did you stay in a Airbnb?
Yes. With a person who was a cameraman on Game of Thrones.
What?
That was cool, wasn't it?
That's I bet you geeked out hard.
Well, actually, I spoke to him when I was really drunk. I had about like 5 Guinnesses. And I was like, I wanted to go to bed, but to get past him to go to the bathroom to brush my teeth, he was sitting in the kitchen, and I had to talk to him for a bit. And I was like, as lovely as he was, what a good conversation. I was also like, I'm very drunk, so I didn't actually talk to him that much about Game of Thrones.
2019, of course, the last season of Game of Thrones this year. Gonna be mind blowing. Also, watched not that long ago. Watched the World's Strongest Man finals. Hathor Blauncian won the World's Strongest Man. The Mountain is now officially the World's Strongest Man.
Oh, so the new Mountain. What I love of it, like I used to have this joke with my university friends that obviously they recast quite a lot in Game of Thrones, particularly Dario Naharis as well. And like when they recast Dario Naharis in Series 4, from Series 3 to Series 4, the first episode, trying to reintegrate them, it goes, "Oh, hello, Dario Naharis. It's a lovely day today, isn't it, Dario Naharis?" Just to clarify, that's the character, if you know what I mean. I love it when that happens.
No, let's carry on. What did you... did it rain when you were in Dublin?
Yes.
Did it not rain when you were in Dublin?
Yes.
Did you see the sun at any point of your trip in Dublin?
Yeah.
How was your flight to Dublin?
I was a little
Did you fly Ryanair?
Ryanair.
Did you enjoy it?
It was broadly enjoyable.
Broadly enjoyable.
A bit delayed on the way back, but all good.
All good.
Yeah. It was.
Did you speak to lots of people in pubs and you didn't understand a word they were saying?
I pretty much didn't speak to anyone because a lot of my family members were like, "Oh, did you speak to any Irish girls?" So I was like, I spoke only, and I mean only, to the bartender. Honestly, that makes me sound more of a lad, but no, I was just like, one Guinness, please, and that was it. And then I wrote poetry. Oh, but I had some great. Well, essentially I just drank Guinness, but like, but I just sat in some beautiful pubs and just sat by myself.
Did it help? Did you need a break? Was it good?
Yeah, I think I liked it, and also kind of cleared my head quite a lot, and I felt it was very empowering to do something by myself, and it kind of made me feel that I can do it, because like I'm not like I haven't been in a plane for a while, so I kind of forgot how they work, but I could do it now.
They take off and land.
No, but like I don't know.
First solo flight.
Yeah, and
it's a big deal.
And like I was happy in my own company for the whole time, and I didn't need anything else. But the best thing about it, by a country mile. Well, firstly, a couple of funny things before I get to the headline. I went to see Oscar Wilde's house, and outside there's a statue of Oscar Wilde sitting on a rock. Yeah. And I took a picture and sent it to my mum. I go, "Oh, look at this." She goes, "Who's that? Is it a leprechaun?" I was like, "No, that's Oscar Wilde, Mum." That's the Irish famous playwright, great wit. I also, on the way to the Guinness Storehouse, which is my favourite thing in the world, I was walking to the thing. There was this Irish chav, 13 years old, on a mini motorbike, driving without a helmet on. Headgear, I said. And he's on this motorbike, and these police are there, and they see him. And I tell you what, it was they stepped out in the middle of the road, and the policeman just clotheslined the kid, and it was so funny. I had to pretend not to look, but it was so funny. Like, this kid was like, "What are you doing?" That's not.
Are you from Newcastle? Yeah. What are you doing, man? Knocking me off my bike.
I'm from Byker Grove, man.
What are you doing? Just want to get a pint of Guinness, man. I cycled there over the sea. That's my... Was it more like, what are you fucking doing?
Well, that's like kind of Northern Irish, but like Belfast is very Northern Ireland's very harsher. In fact, one of the we have a listener from Northern Ireland, and she hates it when I do that accent. So but yeah, I had a great... The Guinness Storehouse was like Willy Wonka for me. It was amazing. It was like I was a kid again. Like, all the Guinness you could drink lit the walls. It was Guinness. Oh, the Guinness River. It was great. Oh, I honestly, I was at the top. I'm not sure if you've been there, but at the top of the Guinness Storehouse, you can make your own Guinness pint, and you can look out across all of Dublin, and it's just the best. It's awesome, and I drank a lot of Guinness.
How much do you pay to go and do the Guinness Wales?
I think it's like €25.
That's not bad. You have to just book it online. And then,
Yeah.
that's
And
not bad.
I did self-guided, and it's really absolutely. It's the most fascinating thing I saw there as well. Because it's quite an expensive place, is Dublin, but I had a great time there, and it felt very significant. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, it didn't really do much apart from drink Guinness, really, and write bad poetry. But shall I read out one of my poems?
No, for the love of God.
Thank God you said that. Any other questions then?
No, I think that was it. Are you glad you're back?
No. Yeah, I like Dublin, but not much to do there apart from after 5 o'clock, after all culture shuts. It's like, I guess you're gonna have to drink now,
yeah.
But it was really magical going in December as well. It's very, very nice. Anyway, should we get on with the myth today?
I think we're going to go to a jingle, and then I'll see you on the other side.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Well, at some point we're going to have to do a jingle, aren't we?
I guess we'll do it now then.
Alright, we're back. So, Matt, today's myth is called Alycone and Ceyx.
Before we started the podcast, he was like, what's it called? It's Alycone and Ceyx. And I got him to clarify that, and he decided to go with that. What was it again?
Alycone and Ceyx.
Should we just do that for the rest of the episode? Should we just make it up?
Okay, it looks like acetylcholine
No,
and sex.
How is it spelled then?
ALCY Alpha Lima Charlie Yankee Oscar November Echo.
Echo. Charlie, Echo, Yankee, Xavier?
X-ray.
X-ray. X-ray's weird. I would have went for Xavier.
Xavier?
It's like, X-Men. Oh, yeah, anyway. So, have you heard of this before? Alycone and Ceyx.
Did it sound like I'd heard of it before?
Yeah, it sounds like you had a PhD knowledge on it.
No, I haven't.
I haven't heard of it either. No.
I recognise Ceyx. I recognise that guy.
Yeah, it's very... Yeah, it seems like something that pops up quite regularly. However, I believe this is a romantic couple.
Ooh.
Should we try and... I think it's... Should we do a partner each?
Okay. Who do you want to be, the boy or girl? Which one's the boy or the girl?
I think Ceyx is the female and Alycone is the guy, but... Alycone sounds like he's a mobster. Like, hey, I'm Alycone!
I think Ceyx is the boy, you know?
I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Yeah, you're right, boy. You got me in a hog tie. Sorry,
okay, I'll be the girl.
Yeah, Alycone. I'll be Ceyx.
Okay.
So I'm
we need to know the story before I can put on any accent.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're like.
The story. Let's listen to this lovely story then. The lovely Alcyone, Alcyone, was the daughter of Aeolus, the Greek god of wind, and her mother was either Enarate or Agalia. You don't know. Do you know Aeolus, Dan?
No.
Aeolus.
She's the Greek god of wind.
He is the Greek god of wind.
He is the Greek god of wind.
Aeolus. He appears in the Odyssey, and he obviously we'll talk about it at some point, but
he blow the ship.
Well, you're not too far wrong actually. But Aeolus features in that, and I think didn't Aeolus?
Didn't he kidnap someone once?
I think he blew the
girl off the mountain.
I think he disrupted the oceans, and Poseidon's like, "Can you not do that, please?"
Yeah.
Did we cover that?
Yeah, I think didn't he sweep a girl off a mountain once?
Yeah,
so
rings a bell, right? Well, that happens to every myth, you know.
Yeah.
So many missing girls. Alcyone was the devoted wife of Ceyx, the king of Trachis in central Greece. Ceyx ruled his kingdom with justice and in peace. Alcyone and Ceyx were admired by gods and mortals alike for their great physical beauty, as well as their profound love they had for each other.
Oh, that's cute.
Like us,
It's like us, yeah, it's cute.
We're both kings, kings and queens, and we have a mutual love for each other.
Yeah, we do. In our civil partnership.
Dan's eyes are tearing up.
I just yawned.
And he just got very emotional.
Yeah, my left eye always leaks sometimes when I yawn. Only my left one though.
Because Dan isn't a very emotional person, so when he yawns, all the emotions come out.
Yeah, when I yawn, my left eye waters, and I don't know why. Always, even when I was a kid at school, people would be like, "Oh, Dad, are you okay? You're crying?" And I don't realise I'm crying because I always can't I genuinely can't feel the tears. So I'm like, oh, am I? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I just yawned. And then they're like, sure. Now, I feel like with other people would be like, sure you did. Like, it's okay. Like, he's definitely crying. But I think I cry so little that people are genuinely like, oh, fair enough.
When's the last time you cried?
Too long ago.
Was it before?
Oh, you don't like properly cried?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
God. What was it? Did you remember what it was? Did you like stub your toe or something?
I did break my toe. I'm not sure if I cried or if I just... I don't think I ever cried with that. I was just like, oh, that's painful. But I don't think I ever cried. I couldn't tell you.
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
I actually don't know. Yeah.
I don't mind the cry me. I like it. Every now and then.
You cry at films every now and then, do you?
No, not really. I'm not really
You
much
don't
of a
cry
cry.
for-
I'm more of like it's more like an emotional release. If you know what I mean? Just like at the end of the Fringe, like after I was so exhausted, so I just listened to my favorite album and just had a little cry afterwards as well. Just just kind of get out my system.
You know, I think crying is good. I just don't do it. I just never really have.
Sometimes you sound like such a robot. If you know what I mean. So they were Alycone and Ceyx.
They're in love and it's cute.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
cute.
loves them. They were so happy in their marriage that they used to often playfully call one another Zeus and Hera. This infuriated the chief of the gods, who regarded it an audacity. Zeus waited for the proper time to punish the arrogant couple who dared to make themselves comparable to the gods. I mean, that is so Zeus, isn't it?
That is.
Imagine
so
us being
Zeus.
like, oh, you're like Charles and Camilla, and then be like, well, that's not fucking happening. And then like, well, you're banished forever.
Yeah.
But I bet, yeah, Zeus is such a penis, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Ceyx was still in mourning over his brother's death and deeply troubled over some ominous signs that he had observed. So he decided to consult the oracle of Apollo at Carlos in Ionia. Alcyone, however, tried to dissuade her husband from his decision to travel through the dangerous seas to consult the oracle. She reminded him of the danger of the fury of the winds, which even her father, the god of the winds, often found difficult to control. How? If he is the god of the winds? What the... She put pressure over her husband to take her along with him, but Ceyx wouldn't put his beloved wife through the unnecessary danger. Alcyone watched with a bad feeling as the ship carrying her husband was getting away from the harbour.
Okay, so a couple of things. Firstly, the Oracle of Apollo is in Ionia, where a week beforehand there was a lyre contest.
It was a lyre contest, yeah.
You probably could have catch
You've got to be careful on these seas because there would be pirates around.
and very enigmatic dolphins.
Yeah. And maybe or maybe not Ethiopia. No one knows.
Ethiopia's got a lot of press time from us recently.
Well, apparently Ionia is in western Anatolia, which is modern day.
Turkey?
Correct.
Oh, get in! Look at me.
Correct.
I'm
yeah.
clever, aren't
Yeah, good job.
I? And handsome?
Yes, Matt, you're really handsome.
That's almost like, yeah, how was Dublin? Alright, but also, yeah, how bad is Aeolus if you can't control the winds as well?
Yeah, like, Dad, help, control the winds. I can't control those winds. I thought you were the god of all the wind. Not all of the wind,
And
just the ones I can control. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Also, imagine the household. Like, do you reckon they'll do jokes all the time? Like, hey, Aeolus, don't
Pass wind.
don't blow this one. You suck, Dad. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Imagine being god of farts as well. Just like,
Yeah, he's the god
I'm
of
the farty
farts.
god. Imagine that. Oh god, your palace smells, mate. It's like, I know.
I'm the god of wind, I can't help it, guys. I can't control it.
So the punishment. Zeus, the chief of gods, decided this was an opportune time to punish the couple for their sacrilege of what exactly?
Of calling each other Zeus and Hera as a joke.
As a joke, and probably once in a comment once. Ooh, like Zeus and Hera we are. Oh well, that's
Sacrilege! You shall die for your impudence.
I will sex with all your bloodline.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zeus launched a thunderbolt that raised a furious hurricane, engulfing the ship, which began to sink. So-
Also, what I love about this is Ceyx was like, I'm going to sail to the Oracle of Apollo. And his wife was like, I've got a bad feeling about this. And he was like, listen, honey, not once in Greek mythology has a bad feeling ever turned out to be anything more than a hunch.
And when will a man ever listen to a woman? See you later, love.
I enjoyed that one.
Sexism. Also, what I liked about this, Zeus is like, okay, time to make that ship sink. Gets his thunderbolt, which he uses to create a hurricane, and that destroys the ship. It's like, why don't you use the thunderbolt to destroy the ship?
Yeah.
Really cut out the middleman there.
He's trying to make it look obvious, isn't he?
Yeah, but still.
Because lightning doesn't strike ships, because they're made out of wood, and wood doesn't conduct electricity.
You happy with that, are you? Anyway, Ceyx realised that...
Imagine if kids listen to this and think it's educational and they're going to learn something.
They don't think that.
You would definitely don't listen to anything I ever say. All 90% of my facts I make up on the spot. So Zeus has thought, oh, I need to subtly destroy this ship. I know what I'll do. I'll electrocute a hurricane.
But also, if he's trying to punish them for sacrilege, but if they're being... Firstly, if they're being killed, it's not really much of a punishment. But also, they also don't know why it's happening either.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, take it away.
Ceyx realised that the end had come for him, and before he got drowned, he prayed to the gods to allow his body be washed ashore so as to enable his beloved Alcyone to perform the funeral rites. As Ceyx gasped his last breath, his father, Espophosimopoulos...
No, it's Esphorus,
the morning star, watched helplessly, shrouding his face with clouds, unable to leave the heavens and to rescue his son.
Okay, so... Ceyx's dad...
Basically, we've just witnessed someone's horrific death as him and a crew of men are drowned on a ship because they once joked that they were goddesses and gods.
But Ceyx survives, right? So he rescues his son, but he leaves the rest of the men to die.
Ceyx hasn't survived, he's drowning.
To rescue... Oh, sorry, yeah, he's unable to...
That's his dad.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So that's Ceyx's dad.
Yeah, he's unable to...
No, so Ceyx is drowning, and his dad... A guy called Osphorus
Yeah, Ceyx's dad.
is a god in the heaven.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ceyx's dad.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that Ceyx has jumped off to save his own son.
No.
What? There isn't even a son in here.
No. So Ceyx's dad is a morning star, right?
Yes.
And Alcyone's dad is the god of wind.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing wedding.
That would be a cool wedding.
Wouldn't it? Well, you couldn't really have a lot of platters because they'll all be blowing everywhere and very bright. But, you know, it'll look quite nice.
Yeah.
Went to a friend's wedding recently.
Nice?
Bitter. No, it was really nice. Anyway, so, the lovely Alcyone waited for her... the lovely Alcyone waited for her husband for a long time. She would be, to be honest. Praying continually to the gods, especially Hera, queen of the gods, for the safe return of Ceyx. That's quite horrible, isn't it?
It is.
What do you think? She must feel really awkward, like, oh, I just got this prayer from Alcyone.
Oh, my own husband's just murdered him,
yeah. Hera felt profound sorrow for the tragic fate of Ceyx, even though she could have totally prevented it. She sent her messenger, Iris, god of the rainbow, to look for Hypnos, god of the sleep, and comforter of the afflicted, to whom was assigned the mission of gently informing Alcyone about the death of her husband. So Queen of the Gods like, oh, I feel bad for this person. You know, even though gods have unlimited power, I guess I'll just send her a nice bouquet.
Okay, I'll send her a card.
I'll give her the best telling in her
FunkyHero.com.
Very nice.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Hypnos, in turn, entrusted his mission to his son, Morpheus, an expert in forming apparitions. So,
they're all basically
delegated
away from each other, so they don't have to do anything.
Okay, and
they're outsourcing.
Yeah, outsourcing.
Majorly.
But so her's like, okay, we need to make sure she has a lovely. You know, I need to make sure she's okay. I'm not going to do it. You can do it. I'm like, we're not going to do it. You can do it. So Morpheus goes. Morpheus created a lifelike spectre of Ceyx, which revealed to Alcyone the tragic circumstances concerning the shipwreck and the death of her husband. So, this is what happens. So, she's asleep, and then the ghost apparition created by Morpheus of Ceyx going, I'm dead! Get over me! That's what happens. Like, that's not gentle, is it? That's horrible. That's an awful thing.
I don't think it was that great. It was more like, Alcyone, Yes? Who is there? Who's there at my bedside? It's me, Ceyx. Oh, you returned? No, it is merely an apparition. I died at sea because one time in a comment I called you Hera.
Yeah.
And you jokingly called me Zeus. But I forgot that he's a dick. And he takes things very seriously. Long story short, I'm dead.
That's still quite a traumatic thing to undergo, right? But the point is that I bet Zeus only got rid of Ceyx so he can try to have on with Alcyone.
Probably.
In profound grief, Alcyone ran to the seashore, beating her breast and tearing her garments. That often conveys sadness, by the way. It's not like a
weird thing.
Yeah. She suddenly beheld the body of a man that had been washed ashore. Coming closer, she realised it was the body of her beloved Ceyx. After performing the last rites and unable to continue living without her husband, Alcyone threw herself into the sea and got drowned. Is that the right term?
That's not the right term.
Yo, dog, you got drowned!
You girl, what you do jumping in the sea and getting drowned?
You get drowned? Oh, you got drowned!
Oh, you got drowned.
Determined to join her husband in the land of the dead.
The gods on Olympus were profoundly affected by the tragedy The gods on Olympus were profoundly affected by the tragic fate of Alycone and Ceyx, as well as their wonderful love for one another, which not even the frosty hands of death could extinguish. In order to atone for her rash action,
They obviously can and have.
But in order to atone for his rash action that was responsible for this tragedy, Zeus transformed the couple into the Alcyone birds.
The kingfisher.
So he hasn't brought them back to life.
No, so
He's not that nice.
But
This is the same Zeus that once pretended he couldn't unset someone on fire.
Okay. There's several things to unpick here. So he's like, oh, I feel bad for him, even though what is all my fault. So I guess I'll turn to kingfishers. Okay?
Although this is the closest I've ever come to Zeus feeling sorry for him.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting the impression, because it's about the gods on Mount Olympus, I think all of the other gods have sat him down and they've said, Zeus,
we've had enough of this bullshit, dude.
You've really taken the piss this time. And he was like, yeah, I can't...
No, I think what's
happened... was he like, fine?
No, I think what more happened was very much like, he thought this is a nice... Like, I'll sort it out. It's like, you mean kingfishers? No, that's not okay. He tried to make it better, but he hasn't.
He's like, fine, if it means that much to you guys, I'll fix it, yeah.
But also, I assume Alcyone returned to a live one, but Ceyx is still dead, so it's just a dead kingfish.
They're both dead.
Oh, God.
She got drowned.
Oh, man, yeah.
She got drowned.
Yeah, she got drowned. I forgot about the shit.
Once you got drowned...
You don't get undrowned.
You don't get undrowned.
That's running in the trap. So that sucks, and also, like, what was the other thing I wanted to say? Another thing that annoys me is, like,
Also, when have their lives ever resembled anything to do with a kingfisher?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did that run? Is that just the last animal he needed to create?
Yeah, it's like, origin story they need to create. What's that thing over there? No, let's write some fucking bollocks about it. Also, like, all the gods were really affected by this. It's like, oh, no one's ever loved like those two before. It's like,
wait, fix it then.
That happens. Sorry, that kind of love happens twice a day in Greek mythology. You know what I mean? No one's ever loved that much. It's like every other story is about people falling in love, like Pygmalion or literally anyone else as well. I don't agree to that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway. The phrase Halcyon Days owes its origin to the beautiful myth Alcyone and Ceyx. According to the legend, for 2 weeks every January, Aeolus, the father of Alcyone, counts down the winds and the waves that Alcyone, in the form of a kingfisher bird, can make safely her nest on the beach and lay her eggs. Hence the term Halcyon Days comes to signify a period of great peace and calm.
When have you ever heard the term Halcyon Days?
Never.
Never. Why are they making that sound like that's a phrase?
Yeah, it's like, good old Halcyon Days. Maybe that sounds like a good name for a band, actually.
It does, Halcyon Days, yeah.
They can play at Miff's musical.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Alcyone and Ceyx. An honestly weird myth, isn't it?
What a weird myth.
Anyway, let's rank this mother.
Right, so this one is about the Alycone and Ceyx. So what are we going to do?
Is it French or South African?
A bit of both, I think. There's a French guy who's lived in South Africa for a while.
Je m'appelle à la
Right, so what we're going to do is going to go on to this one. Okay. Right. For those of you who haven't listened to the other 48 episodes and are now, for whatever reason, on episode 49, here's how this works. We rank them.
Yes.
4 times out of 10. Life skills, morals, creativity, WTF factor. That gives us a ranking of myths and tells us which ones we preferred and which ones we didn't prefer.
Well, I think it's more like which one scores highest, if you know what I mean. And they can.
That's exactly what it means.
No, but
the one that scores highest is the one we clearly like the most.
Not necessarily. Okay.
It's not necessarily the one we like the most, but it's the one that is the coolest. It's got the most stuff in it.
Let's not unpick this thread because it means it kind of undervalues the whole of a podcast and what it stands for, really. So, yeah, it's the best. We're ranking it for future people like classicists to check out.
Yeah,
we're saving them time.
Yeah,
we are like JSTOR, but for like nerds.
Yeah. So life skills. What did we learn? Go. Practical things we learnt.
Learn how to blow wind.
Learn how to blow wind.
How to blow. No, sex.
Learn how to sink a ship.
Learn how to blame it on some people, do it hiddenly. How to take things out of proportion.
How to take things out of proportion. How to pass on tasks to other people.
How to delegate. Yeah.
How to delegate and outsource. How to transform into someone's lover. How to pray. He prayed for his body to wash up on the shore, and he did.
How to drown. How to get drowned.
Yeah.
Did you get drowned or got drowned?
How to got drowned. How the only way to get to Zeus is to all sit him down at a table and basically just say, listen dude, you're a douche, and then he'll probably kind of not really fix it, but it's the closest you're going to get, so...
Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to say a number then. And then you will clarify, and we're like...
Okay, go on.
Have you got a number in
Say it, 1, 2, 3, ready?
3,
2, 1,
6.
4.
Oh,
very different.
6.
That's
Yeah.
way too high. I think it's below average. I think it's definitely below average.
Why do you think that?
We haven't really learned anything practically.
We learned how to blow wind and ship, sail.
And we've learned all that, and we haven't learned those in other things, have we?
No, but it's not about that. It's about what things we learn in this one. You know, admittedly, it's not too high. I'll definitely. I think delegation was such a good one though.
Delegation is a good one.
For
I really don't want to give it 5 because we give everything 5.
I'll stick with 4.
Good.
All for one.
Morals.
Don't be a dick, Zeus.
Don't be a dick, Zeus. Fall in love, guys. It's nice.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't kill yourself if your lover dies.
Yeah, that always happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always happens in stories.
Also, be a good dad, like the halcyon days.
Yeah, be a good dad.
Had to be, it's always be good to transform into animal, especially if you died. What other morals? If you're gonna be sad for someone, send them a bouquet grief, but don't actually do it yourself. If you feel bad for someone, either help them out or don't actually help out and actually just send the spectre instead.
Yep, that's true. I'm really struggling here as well.
4.
Morals aren't high though. They're not that high. Morally, what have we learned?
Nah, 4. 4 or
I think
5?
4. Probably a 4 again.
Is it below average?
Yeah, I think so. There was no overarching creativity. It's kind of creative.
Take me through it.
A guy that can blow wind.
Mm-hmm.
It's got his dad was a morning star. That's pretty creative. The hurricane that would form the ship, and the fact that he quickly prayed, that was quite creative. I got the imagery of him praying on the ship as it's sinking,
and her praying every night.
Praying every night. Him washing on shore. Her, the guy Morpheus forming into him and going into her room.
I like the fact that Hera got Iris to look for Hypno. Who gave his job to Morpheus. That level of delegation, I like that.
Yeah.
It's the kind of admin you don't get with a myth, really.
No, yeah, it isn't.
And also the halcyon days is quite interesting.
It is interesting. 6?
Maybe 7? Because that's quite low, this one. I feel bad for it. Yeah, 6. Wait. I don't know. It's not it's not uncreative. Obviously,
But is it a 7 creative? That's quite a high creative. That's very above average.
it wasn't too crazy, was it? But and again, we have got nothing too much happens, though, does it?
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
It's
6.
WTF? The big one here is the whole fact that Zeus and Hera think that is punishable.
Yeah, yeah.
Or that
yeah.
Zeus, in particular,
'Cause
thinks
that is-
calling someone Zeus and Hera is punishable.
That is obviously the least someone's done about it. You know,
Yes.
that's obviously he's full of the handle for that one.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, he murders a group of people who had nothing to do with it
Yeah, he murders a whole ship.
for
That's pretty messed
no
up.
reason.
That's pretty messed
He's
up.
literally a psychopath.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I think that's the worst thing by far. The fact she kills herself afterwards. The fact that her dad doesn't have any beef with her killing herself. She's just like, well, I guess I'm still going to work for my boss, who murdered her. The fact that Hera didn't do anything, and what she did was slightly disrespectful. Imagine if you... it's just a bit shitty of her, really. Not crazy, though.
Not crazy. What are you thinking? 4?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's an alright score.
18. There you have it. 18. Not the lowest, but anything below 20 is not great.
No, it's a struggler. But I think that a lot of the lower myths usually hit 18, but it was an interesting one. But I think it's just nothing that much happens. But then again, I think we're in these kind of Midlands where in the next couple of months we're going to be doing some big stories.
Some big stories.
So in these one-off myths, because we covered most of the big ones, there's not a lot that happens anymore. So the ones that kind of don't really at the very bottom of the barrel, so to speak, are very much like, oh, she got angry and then died.
Yeah. Will we ever have a 40 out of 40? No one ever knows. No one
I don't
knows.
know. I think the Odyssey might have some things, but then again, I think we're quite fastidious as well. I think that we're a little bit harsh at times, but then too giving at times. For example, I probably shouldn't give as many 4s. So I think it's a good one. Dan, I'm a bit tired. Can you do all the social media?
Yeah, of course.
Whilst I give you a beat.
So if you want to...
Atlas.
So if you want to contact Miffs Podcast, gmail.com, like Beth did last week from Kansas, USA. So then you can come to social media, on Facebook or Instagram. No, not Instagram. Twitter.
You can follow me on Instagram at Matt Haas Comedy.
But mainly Facebook and Twitter at Miss Podcast. That's
You don't
at
know how to hit the beat, yo.
Miss Podcast.
Well, you do a beat and I'll lay it down, okay?
That was the whitest thing anyone's ever done. Do you want you swap? Okay, I'll carry on.
Wait, and let me just get into position. My formation.
Okay. Let me fill every now and then though.
Okay. So do we actually wrap it as well?
Well, we can...
Okay, here we go.
I was doing like a really slow...
Yeah, you're like rapping grannies.
Well, I wasn't really rapping actually. I wasn't trying to rap. I was just doing a weird, kind of the equivalent of a poem.
Anyway, it's still out of rhythm. Yeah! Oh, bitches say yeah! I'm sorry, it's already bad. Like, start again. Yeah. It's time to go on social media, 'cause it's the time of year to do so. Get online and tag us in with your interesting bits and things. Yeah. At My House Comedy or Miss Podcast. Slick. Yeah. And email us at misspodcast@miffsgmail.com. This is harder than it looks. Social pressure is really hard. Yeah. I'm scared of what I'm going to say next. Join us. If you like things being lit, come and join us on the Facebook group Misfits.
Ooh, in the house.
In the throat.
That was horrendous, wasn't it?
They listened to that.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Well,
here's some...
if you enjoyed that, give on our Patreon page.
Yes, of course. Dan, take it away. If you like that shit, we'll. Oh, tell you what. If you like that stuff, if you want to pay us £50, we'll write you a whole album. How about that? We'll rap you a whole album.
We'll rap you a whole album. That we would actually have to write and think about.
No. We won't give it a second thought. Give us £50 and we'll improv rap your album. That'll be a special type of bad, won't it? So, we have no rapping skills.
Really, that wasn't evidenced, but
No.
we can clearly beatbox.
That was good. I like that. You got into it in the second bit.
I did.
So yeah, if you on Patreon, if you want to give us any amount of money, from even from a single $1 a week to $100 a week, any if you want,
If you really want, if you give us $100
a week.
I mean, guys, that would be so nice.
Yeah, it'd be so nice. I wasn't sure what you were going to say because I thought it was going to be akin to the Christmas and New Year's when we slagged them off. No, I think it'd be awesome if you could, but realistically though, if you can't afford anything like that, or if you want to give a one-off donation, go to my Ko-fi account. All this is in the episode description.
I think a lot of our listeners would agree that it's quite close to giving to a charity.
Have you seen my comedy?
Yeah.
Also, if you want to see me live as well, check out my website, Matt House Comedy. All my live gigs on there. It'd be great if you want to check out any of those. If you're in America, I think I might be putting out some stand-up clips of me soon as well. So if you wanted to check any of those out, check those. You know, if you're a comedy booker in America and you want me to do a tour, yeah, I'll do it.
If you want to do a paid tour of America, Matt will do it.
Yeah, awesome. And yeah, as I say, join our Facebook group, give us 5 stars on iTunes, and just be nice to each other.
Be nice to each other. Peace out, guys. Bye. We are going now, bitch.
Miffs. 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 Miffs.
Dan, before we start, I'm going to give you some more questions.
Go on.
You got some Travellers quiz trivia questions for Christmas, so we're going to read some out.
Go on.
After which breed of dog are the well-known buses that traverse North America named?
Greyhound.
Yes, correct. Which American city is nicknamed the Windy City?
Chicago.
No, it's actually my living room. Which is the largest of the Canary Islands?
The largest of the Canary Islands. I've always assumed Tenerife. Or Lanzarote.
It's actually a coal mine in Yorkshire. No, it's Tenerife.
It's Tenerife, I was right, okay.
Apart from the Vatican City, which other country is completely surrounded by Italy?
San Marino.
Jesus, can you stop knowing facts, please?
They're not difficult ones.
Which island in the shadow of the Statue of Liberty became an immigration station in 1892?
Ellis Island.
Correct. Which tourist destination in Spain has a name loosely translated to Rugged Coast? Rugged Coast.
Fuck. Rugged Coast. Costa del Sol?
No, Costa
Del Bravo?
Costa Brava.
Costa Brava. Fuck. Close. Not really.
Which is the name of the famous New Orleans street on which you can collect throws, brackets, beads and coins, during Mardi Gras?
I should know this. I want to say Fremont Street.
No.
It's not. I want to... Oh, this is going to... French Quarter.
No.
It's in the French Quarter. I couldn't tell you.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street. Okay, didn't know that one.
The other one you said sounded way better answer, I would say. Hagia Sophia was originally built as a Greek cathedral in which ancient city?
Istanbul.
Well, Constantinople, actually. Technically it was built in Constantinople.
Which is now modern day Istanbul. Thank you very much.
In which Scandinavian country would you have the best chance of seeing in the Northern Lights?
Norway.
Norway, have you known that?
I knew that, yeah.
Norway, have you knowing that? Norway, have you...
Give me one more, I'm enjoying this.
Wait, what's... done quite a lot of them already. Which active volcano can be found on the east coast of Sicily?
Vesuvius.
No, I'll...
Etna.
Yep. One more. Name all 5 boroughs in New York City.
All 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
Queens.
Queens.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Staten Island.
Yep.
Fuck. Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island.
Come on.
Hampton?
Nope.
No.
Oh, come on, Dan.
It's a really obvious one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Queens, Brooklyn.
Spider-Man comes from Queens, and so do the Ramones.
Queens,
Oh,
Brooklyn,
actually, Mark Miles comes
Manhattan,
from Brooklyn. But...
Staten Island. Which is the other borough of New
Hey,
York?
I'm walking here! I wouldn't go here late at night! Come on, mate. This is one I would get.
Hell's Kitchen?
No.
It's not New Jersey.
No.
New York.
Oh, come on, do you give up?
Yeah.
The Bronx.
The Bronx! Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I
yeah.
should have known that, yeah.
Well, you officially suck at geography now.
God damn it.
The smoke that thunders is the tribal description of which African waterfall?
Victoria Falls.
Yeah! How do you know?
I really think you don't... You know what I do for a living, right?
Yeah, but
I have to know geography.
But that's
like to a ridiculous level.
That's an intense level, though. Which was the world famous bridge affectionately dubbed the coat hanger?
Oh, I could picture it, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
Do you know what country?
I'm tempted to say France, but I don't think it is.
It's Sydney.
Sydney. Of course it's Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah. Alright, let's do some of this.
Yeah, already.
We'll start the episode in a minute. We haven't even started the episode yet.
Well, I thought that can be bonus content. Stick that on the Patreon. Done. You fuckers just paid for that. It's fucking shit, wasn't it?
Okay.